Hello everyone, my name is Amos Nimas and welcome to this amazing video in which I will show you a lot of useful tips on Bash Python and how I made this incredible wallpaper, how you can make it yourself, and other cool stuff. I made a script to set the wallpaper, I made a script to display GIFs, and we're gonna take a look at this in a moment. So I have like this cool script, but I don't want to execute it only once. So what I am going to do is place an end sign right here, just one, to run this in the background, run this in the background, run this in the background. And if what I'm trying to accomplish is going to work, it's gonna look something a bit like this. And nothing is happening. There you go! Something like this. Good. That's what I wanted. So now we got visual contact. We got visual confirmation. And I can like maybe open another terminal and have like C matrix. Yeah, just C matrix basically, the default one. Look good. And like now I have plenty of visuals while I'm talking about boring programming stuff. Yeah. And yeah, so I'm gonna keep all these GIFs open while I'm speaking to distract you. No, to give you something to look at, because yeah, it's better to have something to look at. I'm just gonna, you know, move them around a little bit because yeah, they look good like this. I like it like that. And yeah, this one maybe I'm gonna make it a floating window too, and I'm gonna place it here. And you know, I'm just gonna have them hang, you know, yeah, like this. That's perfect. That feels good. That feels like it makes sense. Now, yeah, I said I was gonna talk about the code. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, I'm just gonna move that out of the way because it's in my perfect vision at the moment. Just like this, like this. There you go. Don't want to see my wallpaper, even though I spent a lot of time making it. Maybe I don't need that many. Okay, I'll just close like some of them. Do I need this one, or do I not need this one? That is the question. Yeah, I don't think I needed it. And if I place this one as a tiling window, it goes on top. Okay, there you go. Okay, I wasted enough time on that. Let's go back to the code, that how I made my wallpaper first, because that's interesting, I guess. Grid maker make to the pi. Okay, I tried to make this in Python using ImageMagick and Convert, and it took too long to place every single dot on the screen. Forget about it, just use Python. People complain about Python being slow, but compared to ImageMagick, Python is fast, is crazy fast, okay? So that's what you want. You want to use Python instead of ImageMagick to create this wallpaper. That's the code right here. Okay, you want to see it larger? There you go. Just gonna move that out of the way a little bit so that you can see the code better. And that is pretty much all the code I use. You can just write it yourself. I'm not gonna give you the file. I keep my file to myself, okay? I'm showing you the code. What more do you need? People nowadays, they want everything. Give me all your code for free. Everything you wrote, I should have access to it. No, you don't have the right to everything I make, okay? And that's not me being selfish. That's me working for myself. That's me making stuff and eventually maybe trying to make profit from it. So if I give everything away that I made, you know, I'm working for free, and we live in a capitalistic society, so that's called slavery. But you know, to some extent, I don't mind. I'm generous. I'm showing you cool code I made. Like in this case, I'm giving you the code to generate a cool wallpaper like I did. I'm not gonna explain to you how the code works. I'm not gonna go line by line explaining what does what, and I don't have good documentation for this program because it's a single use program. I'm not gonna use it ever again. It does only one thing, okay? And it's already flexible enough that you can specify like the name of the output file, and you should, like, if you're making this program, also use the same input method for the width and height of the output image. Hey, you're going too far off the screen. Cool visualization display GIF thing. There you go. So what next? What next? I made a program to set the wallpaper. I'm gonna show you that at the moment. If I go into my bin, which you know, everything in my .mybin I can execute from everywhere on my computer. Okay, that's these scripts I can access by just typing the name of the script. For example, like I did earlier, now I'm in my home directory and I can type, for example, gif show, and the program will run even though I'm not in the folder where the program is located. People store their program in like a bin file somewhere in the like root directory, but I don't. I store them in .mybin. Okay, that's my little secret. Keep that as an advice. And yeah, I'm gonna show you the GIF show. Why not? I made this program today, and you see I am a generous person. I won't put it online, but I'm gonna show it to you, and it has a lot of comments so you can see how it works basically and take inspiration from it. I'm here to inspire you. I'm not here to give you code. Okay, that's not what I do. I did it in the past. I made a lot of program accessible on GitHub, and I had even a GitLab page. But nowadays, I'm selfish. Okay, I keep my program to myself because I realized that's dumb. Okay, the whole idea of giving all your program away, I mean, it's good for society, and do it. If you use free program, you should give back, because if you take free program, you use free program all the time, and you never made a single program accessible to the public, like, you did not contribute. So contribute back, that makes sense. But after a certain point, how many free program do you really have to make to pay back for all the free program you're using? That's a good question. I don't have the answer to that, but my opinion is at least make one good free program that people have access online on like a Git page, GitLab, whatever. Have Microsoft use it because that's the company that probably owns all these services. But yeah, that's my argument. Like, you should make free open source program, but we should not spend not every program people make should be free and open source. Okay, that's simple argument. My simple argument is that. But now I'm giving it away. I'm showing you how I made it. I'm not explaining it to you. There's good comments in this file, so you can just read the comments to understand which part is doing what. And also a part that is useless is the shuff comment right here, which basically isn't working in that case, but I keep it anyway because I like it there. It's looking good there. And yeah, should work on your system. If you just write line by line that code, it should work on your system. Okay, now I will move down the document and escape. Okay, so these are the program I wanted to show you. I have a last program in Bash that I will show you right now in this video. And in the same video I showed you a program to code in Bash, a program that, in Python, a program to create a wallpaper, a program to display GIF, and now I'm going to show you a program that will allow you to basically set your wallpaper. So it's called WallSet, and that's the program. It's amazing. What it does, it will store an image file as it's going to call it wall default, and it's going to store it in the destination dir, which is set right here to home directory /file/emg/wallpaper. You can change that. Okay, you can change that, and you can set the image path right here. So yeah, set the image path of the file that's like basically the file you want to set as a wallpaper, but it should also take a second argument, which is where you want to store the wallpaper, but I'm not gonna code that right now. And then it's updating the wallpaper with fe, and you should have this line of code and your .profile file in your home/user directory. So if I go into my home/user directory and I go into my .profile file, and I have at the top right here the same line, which set my wallpaper to wallpaper default, and it doesn't really care about the file extension. You see, it's not using any specific file extension. And you can have issue if you have like multiple type of file extension, like if you use multiple. But one easy thing that you could do to avoid having issues is to delete the previous, all the other default wallpaper from the wallpaper directory. But then you're gonna lose them. You're gonna not have them anymore. So a good thing you can do is go into let's do that. Let's just fix the wall set to avoid potential issue. So what I am going to do is, before we copy our image to the wallpaper directory, what I'm going to do is just move all the previous wallpaper from that directory, which are supposed to be called the same. So I'm gonna move them all. That's not, I'm not sure that's going to work, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work. So, and I don't want to code something too complex, but let's go ahead. No matter, I'm just gonna code that really quick and we'll fix it in post. We'll fix it later. I'll show you probably the solution after that. So you just want to move that into your trash directory. In my case, my trash directory is, I always forgot where it's located. So if I open, which of my program use the bash trash directory? Yeah, the Dell program, it's using it. So it's storing the file into, where is my trash file? There it is. I can copy this, and if I go back to wall set, I can move this into my trash directory. And I prefer using, instead of like the tilde sign, I prefer using home and /user. And the cool thing about that is that you can quote that, and you cannot do this with the tilde sign. And this should work, but the problem with this is that I think it's only going to move like one wallpaper. I don't know, maybe it's gonna move them all the wallpaper, no matter their extension. I could test that, but I think it's gonna work, honestly. So you will test it and tell me in the comment below if it works. You can like, subscribe, leave a comment, share this channel, you know, do all the YouTube stuff, make me famous, and I'll make more content, because that way I get something in return. If I get a lot of view, I can monetize my video, and if I get money from making these videos from YouTube, I will have an incentive to show you more of my private code collection, my utility that I make in Bash and all this stuff, you know. So that's it for this video. I am going to end this video. I have a shuffle command right here. Is this standard or ls shuffle head 1? I think that's the reason why the previous shuffle command did not work, because I'm like overriding it here. But I don't need to, so I'm just gonna move shuffle command and call it shuffled 2. There it is. So now the other shuffle command should work in the script that show GIF, the show GIF script, GIF show, that's how it's called. And I am going to, you know, change that part of the script to make it clear that this is the GIF show script. Yeah, and that's it. Yeah, I should also add the other arguments used here, like the shuffle argument. In case that somebody using that program is too dumb to understand what the shuffle argument does. Okay, it shuffle the file, but I'm gonna have to write this because I predict that people are stupid. Change the order of the file being played randomly. Oh, that's nice. That's a nice documentation. Okay, if you didn't know what the shuffle command does, it basically shuffled the file. Who could have guessed that? Not me. Who would have known? You need to be a genius to understand that the shuffle command shuffles stuff. Oh my gosh, so amazing. And also the geometry variable doesn't work all the time. Set the image size, and I should specify that try to set the image size to the given size, video size. Yeah, just image size. There you go. That makes sense. That's good documentation. Good enough for me. And it's also the end of this video, so I hope you enjoyed it. And tell me in the comment what you thought about these programs. Was that helpful to you? And yeah, YouTube is not easy. I don't have many people watching my video, and I'm gonna change that. I'm going to become the most famous YouTuber on the planet. Or not. Or not. Probably not. Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, if I just keep making small program like this that I don't mind sharing, and if people care about them enough, maybe this channel could grow. And if this channel grow, maybe I'll make more cool program that I'm gonna share and share more of them. And you know, maybe one day I'll have a Patreon and receive money for making cool Bash, Python program, C++ program, and then maybe I could like share the game engine I'm making with people. You know, it's all code that I keep to myself because I have no reason to give it away. And it's not being selfish. That's just how the world works. If you're making something, you have no obligation to give it away. Okay, but then again, if I had like, you know, frequent donation for the project or video that I make, I would make more of them available, you know. So it's a cycle. I don't release my project for free, so people don't really care about what I share and my video, the channel, all this. And since people don't really care about the channel, I don't see the point in giving more of my stuff away. So yeah, to break that circle, I could try to give more stuff that I make away, but yeah, you know. Tell me about that in the comment, what you think about this dilemma. What should I do? Should I'm sure the comments will be like, yeah, give us more program that you make for free, please. And I'm gonna be like, yeah, but I have like 50 subscribers. So that's not really a wise move because I'm getting nothing in return basically, and I'm losing these programs because now everybody got them. Everybody can use them however they want. And if I keep them to myself, I have an advantage. Like if I want to get a job, whatever, I have these tools that nobody else have. So yeah, that's my way of thinking about this. And you can tell me what's your opinion on that if you want or not. Don't care. And I will try to respond to your comment if they're cool, if they make sense. You know. Have a good day.